anything like this. I haven't been on here and on in my car. Never on in my car. It's been a long time, YouTube. It's been a very long time. Gotta tell you, shit. Oh God, this has gotta be thrown out. I have to do that. Nobody's here. That's fine. I'm going to talk to myself because I understand that YouTube hates the fact that I used to cover Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. So my shit just doesn't even go out to most people because they literally stopped me during Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. And I really haven't grown, but I haven't really lost either. But yeah, they just, this is how firm and stern they were on the whole Johnny Depp, Amber Heard story. So this, for me, I'm like, why am I going to come on here and talk to nobody, kind of like at the moment, because no one follows Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. And everyone follows Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, but for whatever reason, our media, everybody wanted to push her side. So I just put up a TikTok today. It was something I heard. It was from Rihanna. And it was her interview with, I think, Diane Sawyer about Chris Brown. And I put it up on TikTok. Oofa, they sound unbelievably familiar. They sound very, very, very familiar. So I put a TikTok out today. I cut it, spliced it, whatever you want to call it. Just something that I caught. I'm like, I know I'm not the only one. I do know there's other people who agree that they do sound similar. The story that in regards of eyes going black, not being able to see, like the same freaking hand gestures, like, and yeah, she's awful. She's awful. But I actually labeled this Big Brother. So there's totally going to be spoilers. Sorry. I watch live feeds. That's why you don't see me at all. Like, I got to be honest, and I think most of you who've ever known me on this platform, I don't do drama. There's enough fucking drama in my life to last me a goddamn lifetime. I'm done with fucking drama. There are people who I like. There are people I'm always going to go in and say hello. If there's something on, especially coming up with the kids going back to school, I could possibly see myself being on YouTube a little bit more, but I'm never going to get involved in any drama or anything like that. It's just not worth my time. I have enough problems of my own to take on anybody else's problems. See? Nobody. No one's here because whatever. Not mad at anybody, but I'm annoyed with YouTube. Unbelievably. But that's life, right? Can't have it both ways. Red Rum Media! Oh my God, girl. Hey, what's up? You're my only person here. I'm talking Big Brother. I won't talk Big Brother if you're here because you don't watch Big Brother. But this season is crazy. Crazy on Big Brother. I can't read because I'm driving. But I will go back and look at it once I get to the doctor so I can get my infusion. Like, I'm hitting every doctor right before school. And so that'll at least give me the feeling good, like the first couple of weeks, because the first couple of weeks are insane. And then I know my daughter's going to be immediately involved in theater, and I won't see her for like a year. I won't, because the amount of time she spends at the high school during the school year. And honest to God, am I complaining? No, I'm not complaining. I've got two amazing daughters, and I'm really lucky. I'm really, really, really lucky because they're both pretty mature. And one, you know, they really are two different kids too. I mean, when I say, like, one's my husband, one's me. My husband's an introvert. I'm the extrovert of the family. And I'm just proud of both of them. Like, so my oldest is kind of exactly like me. Actually, she's like my sister, which is even worse. But we understand each other. I understand her completely. She's not easy not to understand. Okay. Hi, Red Rum Media. I'm glad you stopped in. Holy shit. I'm so glad that I started watching. But look, I almost literally didn't watch Big Brother because Big Brother's been such crap. But it has been one freaking interesting season of Big Brother. And race was brought into it last week. That kind of went crazy sideways. And see, I watch all the live feeds for Big Brother. I watch them all. Terrence, you motherfucker, you did not deserve the edit that you got last night at all. There were guys, if anybody watches Big Brother, I'm sorry, but last night we're actually watching it, knowing about the whole Kyle situation, and he approached both Monty and Terrence, and disappointment, of course, but they were so wonderful and nice about it, and look, we're willing to help you grow. That to me was the best thing I've seen on Big Brother to unite people ever. And I like the way they did take that, because it could have gone either way. And I'm glad it wasn't more sensationalized than it could have been. But Terrence wanted to keep Kyle, even after everything he said. Terrence still wanted to keep him because he would rather have the money than what's bigger than money, and he's a sellout. There is not one other person that I have heard that, come on, some people are so stupid. Back to Terrence. Yeah, he said a lot of stuff and was willing to keep Kyle. So there's another clip, and I'm going to be posting this up shortly because I haven't posted this up to TikTok yet, that Terrence, okay, went to Kyle, wanted to keep him, and then he was really, like Monty could tell yesterday, this was all yesterday after the feeds cut, or before the feeds cut for the live eviction. He said he knew something was weighing on Terrence, but he didn't know. So he went up to Terrence. Terrence says to him, I'm worried, man. He's like, oh, what are you worried about? Sorry, I got this stuck up here. I'm worried about my, how I'm going to look, what I'm going to be perceived as. And Monty's like, oh, you mean your first initial reaction? He's like, no. Hey, Gemma, I'm sorry, I'm driving. I really can't see much. Just talking about a little bit of Big Brother United States version. It's still going on. We're almost closer, because it always ends in September. So we're in September, and they still have a lot of people in the house. But it's going to be a double eviction this week. Knew that was coming. And Zingbot. If anybody doesn't watch it, I apologize. But yeah, Terrence was really weighing on him, and they were like, I wonder how I'm going to be perceived. CBS didn't even put that out, that he wanted to keep him, and so did Turner. And they were going to stick to that alliance before shit really hit the fan. So he was worried about that. They're like, there's nothing we could do for you about that. Sorry. So, yeah, no, Terrence, I'm praying he's the next one out. I'm praying. And I know he is. After what went down during the 2 different fests, that was like a huge ass twist in the game. That seriously changed everything about Big Brother that we knew of. And it was a really cool twist. But then when you put people outside and everybody knows that they're outside, then they have something called wall yellers, right? And these wall yellers will go and scream trying to tell the people or give them the heads up what's going on through like megaphones. It hasn't happened. It didn't happen last year. I don't believe it happened last year, but it's happened many times. That finally CBS is doing something about it. Finally, like this should have been done years ago. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, I have been so stuck on Big Brother. I have been stuck on watching Johnny Depp fucking win all summer long, summer, winning everything, and actually bringing him back to the VMAs, even though Amber did everything she can to try to poo-poo it, and apparently Whitney, and I really don't think it was Whitney. I think it was Amber using Whitney's name or whatever under her account, calling it the VMAs, put that duh sound in the beginning and you understand what I mean. Because I don't even want to say that, because you know how YouTube gets. So, yeah, I'm like, Amber, no. And I'm having more videos and more videos that come up about Amber. And when I saw the one that I just posted up on my TikTok about Amber and how similar the Eyes story sounds from Rihanna's, way too similar. I'm not saying she took it word for word, but that's like the same story. And I'm like, girl, another victim story that you took for your own and put it for you. You did it to your, she did it to the people that she cared about the most. I mean, she blows my mind. Like, she literally, I cannot even understand what she's going through. Like, what her head, like, how do you think you're going to come out of this? Seriously. Evidence speaks louder than your goddamn, GD words. So, it just makes me mad. She gets away with everything. She gets away with whatever she wants. But there's all different kinds of rumors. But honestly, all summer I've been editing and doing everything on TikTok because I've had a very productive summer. For someone who's going through what I'm going through, I had a very productive summer. Fun summer. Even I was out with my friend's birthday. I just got out of the hospital. Mind you, I took everything very, very easily, but I had the time of my life. And you don't get to go out, and I don't ever take that shit for granted anymore. I really don't. Like, it means so much to me just to be around the people who care about me all the time. So, yeah, and I was just hospitalized. I didn't really put anything much out there about it. I didn't really want to talk about it. It all has to do with my feeding tube. It's stupid ass bullshit. And it gets annoying and tiresome, so I really don't like talking about my problems that much anymore when it comes to my issues. It's just not worth it anymore. I mean, I understand it does help people who are going through maybe the same thing and may not understand. You also don't want to be that person who's continuously talking about being sick. Or I don't consider myself to be a sick person. I consider to be myself somebody who's struggling, with health. But sick? No. That's a hard word. I don't think I'm sick. I think when I'm vomiting, yeah, then I feel sick. But after that, no, like, I'm just trying to find this happy medium in life. Go to the freaking hospital all the time, which everyone's like, oh, we hope you never see you. I'm like, no. I'm done with that. I've said that so many times to the point where I don't say that anymore when I leave a hospital. Why? Because I know I'm going to come back. It just is what it is. Yeah, and I'm sure most of you could tell I've lost more weight. I hate it. I hate it. I want to eat. I miss real food, but then at times I'm just like, don't care anyway. Oh, thank you, Gemma. You're so sweet. I don't feel like I'm stunning at all. I feel like a sunken raisin is what I feel like. I really do. That's legit. That's what I've been saying. Like, I feel like a dried out, like really, really dried out raisin. But yeah, just gonna go get my infusion now. Driving. See, all my doctors for the most part are in southern Jersey or in Pennsylvania. I'm already in PA. I live like literally not even 10 minutes from the border, driving wise. Not even 10 minutes, I would say 5. Depends on who's driving. But yeah, well, I grew up in PA, so it's not like this isn't like, I still consider this to be home-ish because all my friends live over here. I'm pretty much over this part a lot of times. But I also have a lot of friends who are sporadically spread out. So, my mouth is so freaking dry. But it is a gorgeous day here in New Jersey. The high is only, I think, 83. We've been dying from heat for like a month and a half. I don't know how many days of 90s we've been in. Way too many. Way. to the point where my house is, even though we have air conditioning, central air, the upstairs, the attic, god damn. Once again, sorry, I don't like to offend people with the GD word, and I just found out it offends a very good friend of mine. And when it comes to my friends, I don't like to offend them, ever, never, ever. But the kids going back to school, once that starts, then there's like a release of energy, which I'm looking forward to. Although I'm just in PA and all the buses are out here because in PA, they're back to school. Dude, you love the way I express myself. You know what's funny? If you put me and my sisters all together, we kind of, my cousin Gina, if you put all four of us actually together, we sound alike, we act alike, our mannerisms are alike. Yeah. It's funny because I always say to people, I'm like, do I have an accent? Do you think I have an accent? Do I have an accent? Now, when I go to people who are, around the country, of course I do. But when I go to people who are like from the United States, they're just like, nah, yours not hard. Like they can't figure out what part of the United States I'm from. I definitely, sometimes the Philly girl comes out the sound of those different, I still can't say water. Can't do it. Yeah, so if anybody's watching our Big Brother, like there is this guy who's on there, right? And he wins everything. He wins. There's nothing this man can't do when it comes to the competitions of Big Brother. Like, I think he studied it from day one. That was when he started watching. He's won everything. And he won again last night, HOH. His name's Michael, and Michael has won everything. But the weird thing, and a lot of people are picking this up, like he used out what Kyle said about maybe making an all, this color alliance against, people who are darker shaded of color. And he brought it up, and it was a game move that he brought that up. And I have to say, I did not agree with that as a game move. If you would have told the people because it made you feel uncomfortable weeks ago, then you should have said something weeks ago and not put that as a game move. And that's the one problem I had with Michael is that he made it a game move, and it shouldn't have been a game move. And Taylor and Monty's like, yeah, isn't it weird how it came out just now? So at least people do see that. But if Michael keeps winning the way he's winning, he's not going to lose this at all. Because if he keeps, once he sets his mind to something, he goes, I am going to win. He wins. But then there's there's sometimes he can't play. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't see the name because I'm driving. But once I get to, I'm cutting it close. Holy cow, I had no idea it was that late. It's not. It's all right. They're good people over where my doctor is. I'm just getting an infusion. So I just thought I'd come in here for 30 minutes. I probably see myself coming and doing like a 30-minute chat with people in regards to things, maybe shows that I might watch with somebody or, Stranger Things kind of. I love Stranger Things. Oh, hey, Matthew. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Anybody who stopped by, thank you so much. I just wanted to do this, go live and say some stuff. I do see myself maybe coming back a little bit more, doing stuff like this, filling you in on some things that are going on, maybe filling some people in on what I'm going through, because I know that does help some people. It sounds very tiresome for others, but it does help some people at times. So, yeah, I am looking forward to doing like a morning thing, but I'm trying to also deal with my own mental health right now with everything that I'm going through with my body. It's definitely sending me into a tizzy on all spectrums, you can, I had to go get an injection in my neck yesterday. They went for a vein. There's no veins in my arms, legs, no, arms, wrists, knuckles, nothing. They cannot find a vein anymore. So they literally went into my ankle yesterday to get a line to give me sedation for my injection into the spine. And that hurt. But I would rather get that and then for them to say, I'm sorry, you can't have this medication at this time. We can't do it. And it's so upsetting. It's upsetting because I need that. That's more important to me than anything, is getting the medication. And when I can't get a line from my vein, it's very annoying because once again, it's my body failing me. I get pissed off about that a lot. So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. I've sporadically seen some friends throughout the summer. My summer has been amazing. I can't complain. Even though I'm going through all this shit, I am so grateful to see people, be around friends who love me, support me, have always supported me. And I support them, you know? And that's what matters. That's what matters in life. Are the people who you love the most and are around the most, that you know will have your back. Not someone that you think might have your back. And these ladies, I've had quite a few ladies who have been my friend for a very long time. And I'm lucky, I'm blessed with friends. Yes, Gemma, I totally agree. You are totally family to me. We've known each other almost since day one, since I started this place. We used to find those growing channels, and like they are definitely not what they used to be. Like, oh, God, what was his name? Gordy Bobs. Oh, I remembered him. I loved him. I loved Gordy. He was amazing. But I'm sorry to say, I must go. I have to go in. I have to go into the doctor, you know, I have to wear these when we go into the doctors now. And that's all. At least only medical buildings and only medical buildings and hospitals do I have to wear masks. So thankfully, that's it. Thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate you guys. I look forward to coming back and seeing all of you and getting to be myself again on here. That doesn't mean that there isn't going to be a day that I am not going to go up. Right, Matthew? He was awesome. I loved him. I really did. I remember he had that YouTube. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, and I wanted that. I'm like, I don't want that anymore. No, with the way YouTube goes and works. But anyway, if you think TikTok is much, much better, no. They'll take it down. You can fight it. Mostly everything I've ever fought, I won. But then there was one taken down, and they were wrong about what they said, but they didn't give me the option to even fight it. And guess who that was about? Yeah, Amber Heard and a PI of Amber Heard. Yeah. This person's now looking at me like she's talking to herself. She's a ginger. Looking at her. Gingerly love over here. I have no hate for the redheads, depending on who the redhead is. But must go get my infusion. If I can come back again, not today, I won't come back again on today, but if I can come back again on the weekend, if I have the time, most likely Monday, I'll have the time, which is Labor Day here, which is a big, holiday, the last day of summer. So I will probably be going live more often, especially in the morning, like once the kids leave. And I'm hoping to find something for me, activity-wise, more for someone who is disabled. Because they freaking can't sit and just watch the internet all day. It weighs on you and it plays on you. Yeah, I know. This has been a pretty hot summer, Matthew. It's been ungodly to the point that even swimming is too hot because the water is like warmer than bath. So it's like, I'm really hot going into hot water. Doesn't make it any better. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. I look forward to coming back on the regular. Good, she's not even looking at me. I'm like, I'm always afraid that people are gonna be like, what is she doing? What is she doing? Yeah. Well, adios, everybody. Gotta go get meds. Bye.